Ladies and gentlemen, happy Monday. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. We are back at it this week. Let's see if we can get some good movement. We had an amazing week last week. Let's see if we can carry that into this week. It's looking really good so far. Team, let's see what we get. So, again, everybody, it is that time of day again. Make sure you guys are saying good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me as well, I'd love to receive some good mornings. If you guys are new to the live chat, let everybody know. We'd love to welcome you to the team over here. Let's do our roll call. Let's see who's in here. As always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot with the algorithms here, spreading these streams out to as many people who want to learn with all the BS out there in the trading space. I mean, you guys know where to go. So, let's see who's in here. Let's go through a couple of tickers. We got some interesting info this morning. Robinhood got a Wells notice from the SEC, or I believe it's from the SEC. We also have Palantir earnings today. We have the 10-year moving down again a little bit here, which is always nice to see, especially with the thesis that we've been operating under. We've got BABA looking pretty good in the pre-market here. I might end up scaling out some more of this today, leaving the rest of it to just hang out for earnings. This one has already been an absolute beast for us. But yeah, let's get right into it. Let's see who we got in here today. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Daily Taylor, Reaper, Romeo, David, Rogue, All Function, Hustle, Rycack, Ambitious Trader, Eddie, Starsky, Incognito, Todd, Tommy, Angel, Wreck-It, Ralph, Hustle again, Zapata, James, Jason. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, oh, Wells. Yeah, so Wells notices are SEC. I thought it was SEC. It could have been FTC, but again, if it's SEC, it's SEC then. So, all right. A couple of takers, obviously, that I'm watching. I mean, I still have the longs on TMF over here. Just kind of going through that rates coming to the downside thesis. I mean, we've been talking about that. We didn't really talk about rates in the VIX Insights research report, but again, you guys read that report on interest rate risk in the market over this weekend. I mean, it just kind of goes to show everything that we've been seeing. Like, you would not expect markets to be trending up in timeframes like this when yields are moving to the upside, but that's exactly what we saw, basically explained in that VIX Insights research report. But BABA could be a really interesting one. BABA could be a very, very, very interesting one over here going into this week. Let's see how to withdraw from MetaTrader 5. I don't know. Stop trading Forex. Like, seriously. Like, we're gonna do this again. We've been live for 2 minutes. We're already getting Forex questions. Guys, I'm not doing the speech this early. I did one on the Instagram story like 2 weeks ago. We're not doing the speech again about freaking Forex. Sorry. All right. So we're gonna see what happens with BABA. Obviously, we have another one for those of you guys in Swing Kings. We got a couple of tickers over there that I'm really interested in. TXN, I think this could be a really fun one, especially with the post-earnings setup here. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be watching this one. There's no trades in the pre-market happening yet. Market in general, what are we at? 0.4%, 20 points in the pre-market so far. So, Ralph, stop. I mean, we're going to probably have to do, guys, keep it in the zoo. Keep it in the zoo. Short the euro versus yen. Well, they're shorting the yen right now. A lot of people are going in. And again, I was going to make a joke on Twitter this morning about USD JPY and be like, hey guys, there's a green candle on USD JPY. Do something about it. Like, but again, it's still at 153. Bank of Japan and Japan in general is probably going to be all right with the yen hanging out in here. If the dollar starts to come down even more, you definitely could see USD JPY moving to the downside. I mean, our yields are kind of flickering a little bit as well. You could start seeing that repatriation as well that we've been talking about a lot. It's going to show less demand for dollars. Dollar could come down, strengthen the yen, yada, yada, yada. We've been through that many, many, many times. Remember, guys, if you guys are going to be market participants, either in swings, day trades, anything, these are things you absolutely have to know in order to have long-term success. You cannot try and approach the market and say, ooh, I'm going to put my little cookie cutter setup onto the chart and hope that it works over the long term. That is not the proper way to be approaching markets. And that's what I help you guys accomplish over here, having that well-rounded understanding. Let me see. Nothing crazy on the news feed, I don't think. Squirrel got released today. Good. Squirrel, hope you're doing better, buddy. That was, I mean, dude, heart attack. That's no joke, man. Hopefully you're feeling all right. Let's see. Taylor, stop. You're actually gonna confuse people in the chat here that are new. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Forex, yeah." No, stop. You guys see all those idiots on social media with their fake watches, their rented Lambos, and you're like, I want to do what they do. It's like, no, that's not what it's about. It's about taking high quality trades, ladies and gentlemen. So let's see if we can hit a couple of more of those this week. I'm still holding everything from last week. I think Koru's up in the pre-market, which is nice. I know Yin was doing well. Yeah, Yin's up almost another percent here. I mean, I was in Yin down in here-ish, mid-20s. This thing has been a really nice little position trade for me so far. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm up like 2,500, 3 grand on it. Nothing crazy. But this one does have a pretty solid potential. Moto, stop. Jeez, guys, every time you guys are it's almost the same thing, like, the people coming in and asking about Forex, it almost feels the same as the people coming in and asking about AMC Ortex. That's what it feels like. But yeah, guys, remember, keep smacking that like button on the way in. Helps out a whole lot, spreading these streams out to some more people here. I'm feeling we're gonna have a solid week, man. I mean, market's kind of fading into open here, 10 years back up a little bit, but I mean, we do have the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about with the rate thesis this week is I believe this week and next week are gonna have there's a lot of bonds that are gonna get auctioned. So if we end up seeing less demand for those bonds, which I don't think we're gonna see in this market environment, but it's still possible, we could see yields pick back up a little. Palantir does make you sad that they won't want your money at 20. Dude, I hate it. They just won't let me get it below 20, and they have earnings today. I think this thing's gonna Palantir. Oh my god. What did they didn't already report, right? They report after hours, I believe. I think Palantir reports after hours. I mean, they're having a nice little pre-earnings run up here, but I love this company. I just don't have enough of it. I want more. I mean, you guys, I should have just like said screw it and thrown a bunch more money at it when I had the chance to, but I kind of did it with Yin. Yin's been looking pretty good for us. Yeah, I thought it was after hours on Palantir, and now it's just screwing around in the pre-market. But those of you guys within VIX Insights, what did you think of the two research reports you guys got this weekend? So there's a couple of more that I'm going to be releasing. One of them is going to be on Palantir. So again, anytime that I talk about a company that I own, I'll just tell you that I own it. Philip Morris, I don't own, but I would like to. So again, that was one that went out this weekend. But yeah, what did you guys think of the research reports within VIX Insights? Those were fun. Instead of going out on Thursday, I was writing the interest rate risk one for you. And then I had a little bit of a ripper of a Saturday, so I went to bed at like 6 p.m. last night. So now we're here. 10-year back up a little, but nothing too crazy. This thing's still down 0.7. TSN reported. Yeah. How's like AMD and Nvidia doing this morning? AMD. Oh, that's shifting a little. I mean, this thing would need a little bit more for me in order for me to really want to say that it's clearly shifting. I mean, I sold like $16,000 worth of shares up in here. It was like 160, 130, I think is where I got it. Probably just gonna hold the rest of it. Like at that point, I don't really care, but that's looking decent. Nvidia this morning's probably it's only up 0.5%. Let's see. HSY Hershey's. Well, I thought we would get an interesting move potentially on Hershey's with cocoa, but if you look at their actual like numbers, it's not like they're not spending that much money on cocoa. So that was kind of why I stayed away from it when I kind of looked into it. Carvana, I mean, this thing's a pile of garbage, but CVNA. It's up. I mean, I wouldn't hate trading it if it were to come into here, flatline, do what we like it, like have it set up the way that we like it to set up. But again, this company's a pile of garbage. You think people are buying cars a bunch right now and also buying cars out of vending machines? I don't know about that. So interesting market that we're in. Yeah, cocoa has been crashing. I'm rolling. You said AMC Ortex. Yeah. Eddie talking about VIX Insights. Very good as a smoker. I remember I learned of Zin many years ago, but yeah, the wide distribution channel. Yeah, that is. I would, if you guys haven't read the VIX Insights research reports yet, you definitely should. Those are going to help you guys out a whole lot. I mean, again, I'm going to make one on Palantir for you guys. There's probably going to be a few that we make on Palantir. Robinhood. We could do some of the chip makers, AMD. I have a couple of other interesting macro ones for you guys as well, but I think a lot of you guys really are going to like the single stock write-ups that we do. That first one on Philip Morris is an interesting one. USD JPY. Ooh, 10-year move, making a little move here going into open market. Not really reacting on that yet, but we will see. We got about 20 minutes until open, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have another good week. All you guys in Swing Kings, you have the list of tickers that I am watching for this week. We've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tickers that we're watching. So let's see if we can catch a good move on those. But again, I'm still holding what I have from last week. So we'll see what happens there. Baba looking good. I might take a little off today. I mean, 8160 here was going to be the level. We're trading above it right now in the pre-market. We also have this level from, where is it? Back in here. This like 8250 area that I might wait for. Again, it's already free. The position was already up over 100%. Sold half of it. So I have my initial investment back. Ideally, what I want to do, I'm kind of debating in my head whether or not I just want to let the free position go for earnings or sell a little bit more of it, realize some pretty significant profits on the overall trade, and then let the rest of it ride for earnings, which I think is what I'm going to end up doing. I would kind of like to see that that 8250 get traded though. GME down 10% pre-market. Oh yeah, all those people that are telling you, oh yeah, that'll be great. You're still waiting to get the watch list. Well, again, I've told you guys, it gets sent out by email every weekend. And then if not, that's why I have that private Twitter account for you guys at STV Swing Kings. All you have to do is request to follow that account. Send that account a message with the email that you signed up with. And then you're good to go. So, but Zapata, if you have already done that, I don't know what your Twitter account is. I could look right now and see if I got you on here. If I gotcha, I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't see you on here. So again, you just got to send that account a message with the email that you signed up with, and then you're good to go. You get the list. You also have to request to follow it. Like I can't just like approve you if you don't follow it. So you got to request, send that account a DM with your email, so I can confirm you're in there, and then you're good to go. And remember, guys, that 50% off deal to all my education ends at the end of the month, and that's also when these streams are going to transition into twice a week just for all of you guys in those courses. And I mean, there's another announcement too that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to make a lot more trading videos on this channel for you guys, but I'm also going to start a new channel. You have already? What's your Twitter account name? Let me see. I don't see it. And I also don't see the request on it either. It's just at STV Swing Kings. It's not my actual Twitter account, Short to Vix1. It's the other one. I'm looking for the request here. I don't see it. It's not your name, I don't think. Yeah, so those streams are going to be in there. We're going to have, again, so it's going to be, we're going to make a lot more trading videos on this channel for you guys, a lot more trading education. And then also we're going to have like the separate channel for like all the macro stuff. So I'll tell you guys what that channel is going to be over the next few weeks. But yeah, make sure you guys are in there. That 50% off deal is coming to an end. And then we got you. Well, let's see here. Baba, I mean, 8170 is not bad. I mean, it's only up 0.5%, nothing crazy. ES screwing around, yields coming back up a little. USD JPY not really moving. But remember, Zapata, if your name is not the same, logically, I would have no idea that it's you. And I also don't see your message in there. So you can do it again. You could request to follow again, shoot that account another message, and then I'll get you in there. Oh, that's a decent. That's like 20 bips on the 10-year. That's not small. They're selling that thing off a little into the pre-market here. Let's see. How's that? What's that doing to TMF? Yeah, pushing it down a little. It's still at 47 in the pre. Man, it's flickering. We'll see. And then Koru's looking pretty good. Let's see. Koru's looking good. Man, this thing's looking great. I like this one. This one's been fun. And then yeah, that platform too allows you guys to pay over time as well. So it's not like you got to pay the whole fee all at once. It comes out to like I think it's like 30-40 bucks a month for a couple of months for you guys to get in there. So you have until the end of the month for that deal, and then it's done. All right. This is looking good. We don't really need this though. I mean, this one's just been looking good. We'll see what this thing wants to do. I do want to see how TXN does. Texas Instruments could be a real fun one. They're not trading in the pre-market yet, so I have no idea where this is. But let's see. Anything coming through the news feed? I don't think so. Arms race. Nothing. It's going to be a little bit of a slower week in terms of news as well, but we do have a bunch of Fed speakers. So hold on, where is this economic data calendar? Here we go. So let's see. Today we have Barkin at 12:50. We have Williams at 1. Tomorrow we have Kashkari at 11:30. That's going to be interesting. That can move markets around. Wholesale inventories at 10 tomorrow. Then we have on Wednesday. Then we've got at 11 on Wednesday, we have Jefferson and then Collins at 11:45 and then Cook at 1:30. Mary Daly on Thursday, Bowman Friday, Austin Goolsby Friday, Michael Barr Friday, and then we also have the monthly U.S. federal budget coming out on Friday. So it's a little bit of a slower week in terms of the overall news, but we will have a lot of comments from the FOMC members. What do you mean, like a new channel, like a private YouTube channel? No. It'll be a new YouTube channel for the like the macro insights. Like when I talk about Powell or like all of the different macro things that we like to talk about, it'll just be a new YouTube, like a separate YouTube channel. We're gonna make a lot more trading videos on here because I think you guys like those. So, but yeah, and then all the streams, remember, are gonna be twice a week just for all you guys in the courses there, and it's one-time fee. So I feel like there's like a lot of confusion. Like people think it's monthly. No, it's one-time fee. You pay once, then you're good. And you get access to those ticker lists where I call out every single stock that's about to explode before they do in the market. Yields are interesting. I'd love to see like this get taken, this low area on the 10-year, but who knows? I mean, this is going to be an interesting week with bonds. Yeah, Bob is selling off a little into the pre-market here. Market coming back up. Here we go. Taiwan stresses seem to be rising. Ooh, that could get interesting. That could move semis. China's President Xi says there are 3 parties need to jointly oppose spillover and escalation of the fighting to create conditions for peace talks. I wouldn't say that's escalation. I almost would say that's the opposite. You know? Tenure right back up. Right back up on the 10-year. Yeah, I want to see what Bob was able to do today. It's just kind of hanging out right at that level we were looking at. I mean, maybe I'll ditch it there. I don't know. Just like half or a third of what I have left, and then just let the rest ride till like through earnings. See if I can catch a big flyer on that one. That'd be fun. I mean, I could just leave the whole thing now. It's already free, but it'd be the smart decision would be to scale out again. Because earnings is, I believe, next Tuesday or next Wednesday. So we'll see. We got 12 minutes to go until open, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in as well. We got a couple like button slackers today. I see how it is. Let's see. Nothing new coming through the feed. No, Robinhood's getting hit, though, with that Wells notice. Like, they were down, what, 5%? What are they down now? Oh, they got eaten back up on that. I mean, I like this company. They have earnings coming up. I kind of want to see them have a bad reaction on earnings and then give me something in the 15s because I do like this stock. So their overall business model is pretty solid. There's a lot of reasons behind it. We'll probably do another write-up on Robinhood, but if you start to think about like where markets are headed and what they've done over the last, let's say, 2 years, you can see shifts happening that are very, very, very important, especially with the way that retail is being treated in the market. And it's a good thing. Like they're allowing more people to trade. They're increasing trading volumes. You can see the overnight stuff, all the 0 days. Like there's a lot of ways for these companies to make money. Hood starting to look like a buy at some point in the near future. I would agree with you there. I want it lower. I don't want to buy it in here, especially pre-earnings. If they rip this thing on earnings, I mean, whatever, man. We'll see. 10-year coming back up a little. Market coming back up. Where's Alibaba? Just chilling at 81.60. Where's Yin? Did Yin get hit a little? Yeah, a little bit. Only up 0.6 here. This thing was up a little more pre-market, but I mean, I've got so much room on this thing now. I mean, I don't really have plans on selling this thing in the near future. I like it. That's more of a position trade for me. Like, it's not like I'm gonna have that in the long term forever. Like, there is decay on these levered ETFs. But if we can continue to see good movement with China, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I do want to see what TXN does today, though. That one is interesting to me. And then it'd be nice to hit some TPs on TMF or Koru this week, get some money back. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. Koru is one, though, that could really have some fun. So we'll see on that. And then I'll probably, so towards the end of the week and this weekend, I'll probably have some more stuff on VIX Insights for you guys as well. Todd Craig, thanks for the feedback, buddy. Gotta say, I love my decision to purchase your program last week. Already made more than I expected with the string strategy, but gotta say, I'm a little sad to hear the daily streams disappearing. Well, you guys are gonna get them twice a week. Just remember, again, I need more time to be able to create like outward facing content for you guys. Like, I have so many things I do during the day, just aside from this. But yeah, I mean, twice a week, we're gonna still be doing them for you guys. I don't trade crypto. Not really, no. Why? When we have access to the United States stock market and futures, future stocks and options, there's literally no reason to want to do anything else. But yeah, Todd, thanks for the feedback, man. And again, all you guys in there, that 50% off deal to All the Education is ending at the end of the month. So I'll throw that link in here for you guys. And that's also when the streams are going to be transitioning into twice a week for you guys in there. Again, you're going to get a lot more content on this YouTube channel as well. We're going to have that new YouTube channel where we talk about macro. We're gonna have a lot more shorts out for you. We're gonna have a lot more Twitter threads. You guys are gonna have a lot more write-ups and VIX Insights. Mario, what's up, man? How you doing? Dr. Bob had a doctor's appointment. What's up, man? Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. Also, you guys see that photo finish at the Derby? Oh my God. We were on a party bus and we stopped for like a bathroom break at this bar. And it was right at the time that the race was happening. So we all just stayed and started watching the race. But that's the thing that happens with Sierra. Like, the horse will just start off slow and then right at the end just boom, takes off like a rocket. And I thought that it had it. I thought Sierra pushed through. If that race was another 10 feet, Sierra would have won, which is disappointing. But, you know, there's still more. There's still more races for that beast. Maybe I get lucky and be able to sign up. Yeah, well, Hot Mess. Remember, the other beautiful thing about it is it that platform offers like a payment plan on it, so you don't have to pay it all at once. 3M looks interesting. Oops, that's not it. That doesn't look that bad. I mean, that's a post earnings move. I would wait for that. Tesla's another one that I'm interested in. Towards the end of the week, I'm going to start looking at Tesla a lot more. Not right now, but. What's all this chatter about a GMB gamer ramp? Literally nothing. Nothing. Like, there's always gamer ramps on those. You know why? Because everybody, all those silly people always think that it's about to make another move. And does it? No. They all lose. Market makers win. Thanks for playing. All right, let's see. All right, we got 6 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Let's have another great week, huh? But yeah, Todd, thank you for that feedback, buddy. And I know we go back and forth a lot on the Twitter DMs, and that goes for all you guys. Like, you guys ever have questions, I'm always available to help answer. Even though it's just a one-time fee. I mean, I'm always around for you guys to bounce questions off of. look at the tickers that you guys want. Todd, I still got to look at some of those tickers that you were sending me. I was in shambles yesterday, tired. But yeah, I mean, I'll take a look at those. Again, they take time too. Like not like some most of the time when I send you guys these tickers on the swing list, they sometimes need a couple of days. But if you guys have seen, as you guys have seen a lot in the past, like sometimes on Monday it happens and the stocks just go boom, and we can't like hit them. So it's all right. We're not gonna nail every single one, but every single stock that we identify has the ability to pull like an ACB, which was just filthy. Boom. Boom. This one was good too. But I sold this thing down in here. Ditched it. Baba chilling right around that area. We got 5 minutes to go. Whoa, 10-year coming back up. Okay. All right, market. On CATS being passed. Yeah, these people are just, Knifey, I hate to say it this way, but these people are idiots. They think that those types of rules coming in are going to affect the stock. They don't even have anything to do with the stock. Like, I don't get it, but they can keep doing what they're doing. Have fun. Have fun giving money to the market makers. Like, not you. I'm just saying all those other people out there. It's like, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. You know why? Because it works incredibly well. Like, that's just how I view it. People can try and do all this other nonsense that they want in the market and try and look at these rules and everything, and never works for them. It's like looking at a bunch of group of people in the market that consistently fail and being like, I want to do what they're doing. And it's like, so you want to fail? Well, no. And it's like, well, then, but that's what you said. Not you, Knifey, obviously. Just those people out there being stupid. Hmm. 10-year moving. Still down. Well, let's see what we got today. Hello, good morning. Good morning, Caesar. If trading shares on Tesla, is there a difference TSLA and TSLL? Is TSLL the levered version of it? You could trade this. If you wanted to trade shares on this, I mean, you could definitely do it. It's going to be a little wonky, but yeah, I mean, if you wanted to trade shares on something and you didn't want to actually just trade Tesla, I mean, honestly, though, you almost just want the Tesla equity. Like, if this is going to do what we think it has the potential to do, big if, and this thing gets a break, starts to target here, comes back up into this 206 area, and then goes on a run, I mean, you almost want the Tesla shares. Let's see. 10-year coming back up. That's interesting. Let's see. Let's get TXN back up here. See if it traded anything yet. No, nothing. Nothing yet. That one would be fun if it went. The market's coming up here. Dude's weird. Dixie sub 105, definitely bullish for equities now. Yeah. You just got to watch yields too and see how that's going to react to overall bond yields coming in. Oh, we got 2 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We're about to get the ding ding. I don't think there's anything else on the news feed either. Nah, nothing yet. It's going to be slow this week for news. But Fed speakers is going to be big. I don't think there's a lot of them that are going to happen while we're streaming either. Yeah, and I think My Funded Futures has some more deals for you guys too. Just if you guys want them, just use code VIX, VIX, and that'll give you the best deal that they offer. Here we go. We got a minute. Alibaba could be a fun one tonight. If this thing wants to get some steam, that's an interesting candle on Friday. We'll see if we can get some steam on this one. This one's been fun. Made it free. Hunting for that earnings move. Like, that's ideally what I want to see. Like, this is like Baba's setting up so perfectly that, like, yeah, you have the perfect setup. We got our entry. We're able to make it free. It has earnings coming up. It's been hated by the market. Like, there's a lot of things that are checking the boxes on Baba that make me want to take a little bit more off, like basically go completely risk-free on the trade with locking in some profits, like some solid profits, and then just let it ride for earnings and see what happens on that. So that's the plan there. I know some of you guys were in PDD. That was probably one of the best ones that we called out from the swing list last week. Oh, yeah, dude. This one's a monster. So this one right here, boom. I mean, this ran to a 1 to 6.75 risk to reward for us. Let's see if we can catch some more this week. But ding, ding, ding. The market is openly. Yeah, TXN. Yeah, Baba crossing there. Getting a lot of alerts coming through. Whoa, Baba, hello. Yeah, I might wait for that 82.50. Yeah, no movement on the Baba premiums yet, so we'll see what happens with those. Man, we got a lot of alerts coming on here. TXN got the move, so I'm going to wait and see what happens on this one. 10 years pretty flat here. Hasn't really moved since open. It's above 4.5 though. That's interesting. I want to see this thing get down to 4.35. That's probably what's going to give me that TP on TMF. Oh my, Weeble's giving me a bunch of alerts now. Oh my lord, this is nuts today. So I want to see what these Baba premiums look like once they start populate. There they go. Oh, that wasn't it. Koru jumped a little bit there. USD JPY moving up. Yield's not really doing anything yet. Yeah, I mean, these Baba premiums might snap a little, but jeez, I have so many random alerts on Webull right now. I need to delete all of them because I don't really use the Webull alerts anymore. I only have them really on TradingView, so it like dings on my computer and makes a loud noise. TXN holding. Where's Koru? Koru looking good. Where's Yin? Yin up 0.5%. That's not bad. PDD was the other one for you from you guys on the Swing Kings watch list from last weekend. Dude, this trade has just been filthy. I mean, those of you guys that aren't taking advantage of these tickers on Swing Kings, I seriously don't like how could you how could you not operate in the market having these skills? I don't get it. It's the best thing in the world. It's so simple to understand. All right. Baba chilling. I want to see if the Baba premium's updated yet. They haven't yet. Nope. Not trading. It feels like it's like Monday that the Baba premiums just lag out and they take forever to just update. Where's Koru? Is that moving? 846 is good. I mean, 9 on Koru is kind of where I want to take it. Lebu's still in play. I know you guys nailed Lebu. I just want to see where it is. Lebu, yeah, I mean, it's at 110. I mean, that thing's fine. You can go stops to break even there if you want. I mean, the target that I was looking for on Lebu was 118.22. So I know a lot of you guys were able to grab this one. This was not one that I was able to grab. So I went directly for the TMF, and I have the Koru as well. So here comes Baba a little. All right, there the Baba premiums go. They just opened up 143% on the Babas. That's good. That's looking really solid there. The Korus are moving up. The TMFs are kind of flickering around just with yields. Yeah, so again, the chain on Baba is probably going to be a little wonky for now, but we'll see. Baba flying around. Oh, my Lord. 10-year backed off a little there. Let's see if it drops 4.5. These Korus are looking freaking good, though, man. That could be a big one. I've got some nice size on that one, too. So if that one wants to play out and get a little rippy, let it fly. Let it fly, man. Lebu looking good. I mean, again, it's that 118.22. It's just that level here. So the risk to reward to that first TP is what? 1 to 3.76. That's not bad. Second one's going to be at like 136.60. Market's not really doing anything. Again, after everything that we saw last week, you guys saw in the newsletter, like a lot of things are pointing towards a little bit of bullishness. I really want to see how the Fed speakers react to it this week as well. But what did I say? They're probably going to say, "Oh yeah, the new incoming data was things that we wanted to see, but also we still need to see inflation come down." Now, where's oil? That's the one thing that I'm looking at here too. Where's oil? I mean, it's up a little, but this thing is sold off very aggressively from the highs in the beginning of April. So if we see oil prices down in general, well, that's going to be very helpful. VRT, is that thing getting a move? All right, here comes Baba. Yeah, VRT is breaking. Yeah, VRT is getting that move. I don't hate that one. That I believe is an all-time high breakout as well. Yeah, that one could be fun. Did Baba break 82? 81.97. It flashed it for a second. What are these up? 143%. Koru making a move. There we go. Koru's making a nice move here. See, I want 9. I want 9 on that thing. Yeah, VRT looks good. What the? I was going to say, what the heck happened there? Baba, it's still trying to get above that 82. So here's what I'll probably do: 82.50. We're above that level already that we've been looking at for it. So, you know what? You know what? I'll throw a limit order on the Babas right now, and if they hit that, so be it. Scale out a little bit more and then leave it for free on earnings. So they're up 146, basically 147% right now. So get another nice little scale out on that thing. See how that wants to go. Nvidia's pushing 900. Ooh, that's nice. Where's AMD? Not the best there, but how's Nvidia? Yeah, Nvidia looks a little spicy there. Market moving up. Let's see if the 10-year can drop down below 450. That would be an interesting move. 10-year dropping down below 450 would be interesting. Leibu's just kind of flashing around. That probably hit on Baba there. Nope. Close. Very close. They just got to come up and basically hit the ask. There it is, 82. They should do that really soon. Google's Rippy had open. Google was one from the list this weekend. Google's getting there. See? Yeah. All right. My Baba scale out just got filled. That was about little over 150% scale out there. That's good. I'll take that all day long, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take that all day long. Now I have that free position for earnings. Going to let that ride, not touching it. It either goes absolutely bonkers for us or it goes to 0, and I don't care. Leibu back above 111. That's good. Wow, Baba screaming. I told you guys we were going to have some fun with China. I told you. I try to help. I told you. Anything on the feed? No, just Trump stuff. How's DJT doing? Is that still just hanging around? DJT is actually setting up again. DJT is getting there. Give that like maybe 2 weeks, and that one that one could be really solid. Facebook looking into it. Yeah, I think I looked at Facebook, but it wasn't one that I wanted just because of the gap down on earnings. That's good though. I mean, I own a bunch of Facebook shares in the long term, and I don't have any plans on selling those anytime soon. I'll probably do a write up for you guys within VIX Insights as well on Facebook. So there's a specific reason now as to why I think what they're going to be spending their money on now is probably going to be a lot better than what they were doing with the metaverse stuff. So I like it. We'll see what happens there. I don't plan on selling those shares anytime soon. Speaking of the long term, where's Dix? That's not bad. Whoa, market got a little candle there. Hello. Should you even look at GME? Why? Why do it? What? Like, who cares? I can look at it and tell you. Like, remember, we're calling out stocks like the nastiest trades that are happening in the market. I'll tell you if it's gonna go. No, this is not. I mean, maybe here I would have taken a look at this, but other than that, I'm not going anywhere near this thing. If you're buying options on GME on this candle and somebody is talking about being bullish on GME and giving you guys like, oh yeah, we should buy options on this when it's up at 1583 when it was just trading at 10, stop watching them. They're idiots. Sorry. They're stupid. Where's Baba? How's this doing? It's fine. Got that scale out there. Where's Koru? Koru! There we go, baby. Yeah. So I'm setting up like 0.5% on the day right now. The Koru and the Baba it's mainly Koru that's driving this over here today. So that's looking good. I want to see this thing at 9. Rivian going nice. Dude, I wanted Rivian. The problem is this. I wanted Rivian on this break right here. The problem is this. Earnings Tuesday, May 7th, tomorrow. Like, there's a lot of charts right now, guys, that I really like. There's just not enough time. And I know I say most of the time that, like, oh, we want to wait for stocks to make big moves up and consolidate. True. That is 100% correct. But the main thing about that is that I'm not going to go for something like a Facebook after it gaps down on earnings, then consolidates, then tries to come back up, because the market has already told you that it doesn't really like what's happening with it. Rivian's a little bit of a different story. That's more like bottom fishing. So like TMF or Koru and things like that, those will sometimes end up on the list, and it's very rare cases that they do. Market doing good. Yields aren't moving on this, though. Where's USD JPY in the dollar? Let's take a look at the dollar first. The dollar coming down? Dollar is moving down here. USD JPY. We have a green candle, Bank of Japan. Do something. I'm just kidding. Wow, Koru's looking freaking amazing, man. Yeah, that's the problem I have with Rivian. I'm not going to go gamble on earnings with it. I'm just not. Why? All right, guys, give me 2 seconds. I got to grab some water really quickly. Again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. I'll be right back. I just got to refill the water. Alrighty, Koru and Yin are as much of a chart thesis as a macro thesis. Yeah, that's why I like them. I mean, that is why I like them. The 10-year has not moved at all. Is there something wrong with my feed? I mean, this just hasn't moved. I would expect with the overall market moving like this that the 10-year should be moving a little bit. It's just not. Let's check back in on Baba, see where this thing is. That's fine. I'm happy with my scale out there. Happy with the scale out. Now I've got now, even if the remainder of the position that I have on Baba goes to 0 and expires worthless, I've already made it probably locked in around. Oh, no, I think I locked in almost 100% on the trade. Yeah, that's pretty good, or close to it. So now it's 0 or hero on Baba. Let it rip. Let her rip. TMF coming down. That's basically flat on the day, though. Basically flat on the day. Facebook, where's Google? Google's not there yet, but if we can get a few days under here, I'd really like that up to potentially this high from earnings. Tesla's another one that I'm hunting. Ah, shoot. There goes Tesla. So if you guys were watching Tesla, there you go. You got that entry above here. I missed it, but for those of you guys that nailed it, there you go. Yeah, so that's that entry on Tesla above those highs. So let's see if it continues. I mean, you guys know where first TP would be on that one. It's right where that dotted line is. 10-year up. Hood on the SEC news looks nice. Nah, I don't want it. They have earnings coming up. Like today or something. Wednesday. They have earnings Wednesday. I don't want any of this. Mara chose violence. Downside or upside? Mara also is getting added to the S&P, aren't they? So that's going to be very hard for me to get my Mara sell down to here. So we could still get a really good Mara trade. Like if it pops back up into here and consolidates and I get that move, sure. But what I would really look for is Bitcoin to give that setup as well. Like I would need to see Bitcoin flatline for a few days like this, form the range, and then I'd go for something like Mara. Right now, I don't really. This is 50-50. This could easily break back down. Oh, S&P 600 small cap. Oh, I thought they were getting added to like the S&P 500. Interesting. All right, thanks, Knifey. Yeah, so I got not correct on that one. There goes Tassie. Where's Apple today? Yeah, Apple again. This Apple, I am interested in as well. I just want to see it like chill out for 2 weeks, and then once we get that on Apple, then we could have some fun with it. Did Koru come down there? No, Koru's still pushing. Wow. That'd be nice if we got Koru up to 9. 10-year little move down, but nothing crazy. It just kind of popped up, came back down. I would be interested in this though. If we could get some flatness out of here. I mean, it tried up in here with Bitcoin. It didn't really work. The 4-hour was kind of what I was looking at a little in here. This didn't quite get it though. Right now though, looks interesting. So that could be a telltale sign for something like Mara, Riot, Coinbase, things like that. Where's Coin? Coin actually could get a setup. They already had their earnings. Coin actually could set up here nicely. I wouldn't do it now, but I like Coin. Coin would be a fun one. We've had, I mean, remember the last time I gave you guys Coinbase, it was 500% in a day. Carvana, what a monster. That thing is a beast, man. That thing is a beast. USD JPY coming up. Where's the dollar? Dollar still tanking? Nah, dollar came back up a little. Yeah, I mean, the rest of the BABA is still up 122%. All right, no, hold on. Maybe I'm trying to think of what I got on the Babas in total. It was probably 70 or 80%, even if the rest of this trade goes to 0. That's what I think it is. Might be 50. I don't know. What do we have? Do we have any news today? I don't think we really do. No, we should have Barkin at 1250 and then Williams at 1. 2 Fed speakers. That's it. That's it. All right. Where's Koru? Is that still going? Dude, Koru looks phenomenal. That looks good. So, I mean, what's the risk to reward on this if it hits? 1 to 2 something? Oh, 1 to 3.37. That's good. If I get that on Koru, that'd be phenomenal. TXN could be nice. Yeah, I mean, I like that one. Yeah, there she goes. Above that level there, guys. There, that's what we were talking about on the Swing Kings list this weekend. There you go. There you go. That would be a real fun one because your next levels on this thing are where? Here, maybe? 183, 188. Like that thing, if that goes, that's another one. Again, those Swing King watch lists for you guys are just so disgusting. They're so nasty, man. Koru up again. So again, yeah, remember the 50% off deal to all the education ends at the end of the month. You can pay as you go too with that. You don't have to buy it all at once. But yeah, that's also when at the end of the month is when we're transitioning these streams into twice a week just for everybody in the courses, so I can make a lot more content for you guys. There's gonna be a lot more trading content on this channel. We're gonna have another channel where we talk about all the macro stuff. I'll give you guys the link to that one soon. A lot more shorts, a lot more research reports coming for you guys within VIX Insights. That's going to be great for you guys as well. So yeah, there you guys go. You guys see all the feedback. Like Todd this morning was like, dude, what did you say, Todd? Like you made way more money than you thought you were going to? Yeah. The VIX is green today? What? Are they loading up on the S&P? Remember, this is an equation. It's not, the VIX is not like something you want to chart, really. It's an equation. So you don't, like, if you look at the perspective or prospectus of the VIX, it's literally an equation. It's not like, oh, look, it's fundamentally valued by anything. It's an equation. So careful. Dude, my Koru shares are up 7%. Jeez, man. There we go. That is strange. But again, remember, it is an equation. Market pushing. We just need, if in order to make the start of this week really solid, we just need yields down a little bit more. Like up 0.5% to start the week. That's not bad. UVXY is red. That's weird. Again, those are gonna move a bit strangely, team. Like I typically don't go for the volatility indexes. There's a lot better opportunity out there if you want to play downside. Like that's playing like I'd have to go through it again, but mainly what the VIX is doing is measuring the implied volatility on the put side of the S&P 500's option chain, and there's an equation that it's using to calculate it. So it's not something that you really want to be like, oh, let's trade it. Like if you want to look for weakness in terms of like, all right, rates are coming up or something like that. Well, you go for something like DRV, the inverse of TMF, which I'm not sure what that is. Maybe you go for FAZ, inverse financials. But again, a lot of things are pointing to yields coming down, markets coming up. FAZ should be down today. Yeah. Yeah. I like the Koru. And Ralph, you see what happened in the chat there a little while ago with Koru? Where are yields? Dude, they don't want to buy this today. Maybe they're waiting for all the auctions. That could be what's happening. Only 30 days out for options. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they have weeklies on it. And then there's that VIX 1 day that we were looking at last week. Wow, Ralph, that was really weird how that thing was moving. It was measuring like 0-day volatility. Like, all right. Like, yeah, I'm just letting stuff cook here. That's really all we're doing. Where's Koru? Up 2.75. That's good. Where's Yin today? That's flat. Down 4 cents. Nothing crazy there. I really do like this Coinbase setup, though. I really do. So that one could be fun. Where's Baba? Did Baba get whacked? Yeah, Baba got whacked. Happy with that scale out. I mean, that was neat. I mean, I was selling those above 82 today. It was not above 82 for very long. So great secondary scale out there on Baba so far. Now it's just about waiting for earnings. That's it. If again, remember how I say almost all the time, guys, that playing earnings is a really stupid thing to do. It is, unless you pay attention to the things that I teach you about how to do it. One, there's the two strategies that I've given you to actually play the earnings event. Most of the time, I just look for the post earnings moves, but in very niche cases, sometimes you'll get a stock like Baba where it sets up perfectly going into their earnings. There's enough time. You can make those contracts free, so realize a significant amount of gains, and then just hold for earnings. That's a risk-free gamble right there. It doesn't matter to me. I've already made the money on the trade. It's either going to be a lot better, or it's just I get to lock in the gains that I already have. 10-year flickering around. NVIDIA well over 900. Wow, that thing's moving. Is AMD getting a move off that? We'll look at that in a second. Yeah, NVIDIA's ripping there, up 2.8%. That's good. There goes AMD. I bet TXN. There you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. From that breakout level, you got what, like almost $1 already at TXN? Todd says, I am all in, man. Paid for the course 4 times over already, but the value for me is in the responses to the DMs. Can't say enough great things. Todd, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you guys have everything you need to have long-term success in the markets right in front of you. You guys see the feedback on the education in here every single day. You guys want that 50% off deal? It's floating around in the live chat, but it's pinned at the top as well. Wing setting up. Actually, I'd take a look at that. Where's Kava as well? Wing, yeah, you kind of already got the break on it. I mean, it did have earnings. I typically like to give these a little bit more time after they report. How is Kava looking, though? Kava's still looking good. I wish I had the shares of this in the long term. I like this company. But Todd, shout out to you, buddy. Shout out to everybody else that's been in there taking advantage of that education. It's been amazing to see your guys' growth and the success that you guys have been having. Let's see here. ES not really moving. 10 years moving back up. Something on my screen there. But yeah, Ralph, I mean, again, a lot of those tickers are behaving. They're being nice to us. Kava sitting at 75, but couldn't hold what it teased. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys were grabbing Kava shares after how we've been talking about this company. And I mean, yeah, you had that little pullback here, but from this entry down in here, you never read. Never read. This was a really good Kava trade. I think this was like 250%. That was pretty good. This one ended up being a stop, but remember, as soon as we saw this start to head right back down after this day, I cut that pretty early. Koro not really doing much here. I mean, it's up 2.75. That's good. Some good swing entries available today. Pay attention, folks. Yeah. TXN. Tesla already got it for you guys for the on the Swing Kings watch list. Is that holding? Yeah, that's holding up there. I mean, the entry was right up here at 184.75 about. You're at 186.50, basically. Good move there. Good move there, man. Just chilling up like 0.5% today. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, man. I'd love for this thing to get to like 860 today, which is like right here, I bet. 862. This getting to 9 would be pretty epic. 10-year coming down to like 435 would be really good. That would be really good for the TMF. The TMF can still lose, so can the quarter. I mean, I could go stops at break even on it now if I really wanted to. Like if I were to look at TMF, not really on TMF. I got to let this thing cook a little bit more, but Koru I could. Koru I definitely could go break even here. I mean, this is already sitting. It's like a 1 to 2 already. Going break even at 1 to 2 isn't the worst thing in the world. Not really planning on doing anything with it yet, though. Here comes Tessie again. There you guys go. There you go, man. Pay attention to pay a premium. There she is. Let's see. No yield curve. No, that's a stupid post. Robinhood Wells. No, how is Robinhood holding up now? Post earnings, this could be fun. I mean, I played Robinhood was the only company that I played last quarter directly on earnings. So I strangled it. I think I made like 95% on the total trade, which was good, but it wasn't anything crazy. It was this right here. Boom. So I wish I had the shares on it. You're going to hear me say that a lot. Like I'm trading a lot more shares these days. With these other companies though, like the big names that are setting up like a what do you call it? A Baba. I mean, obviously we're going to be looking at that one to trade options on it. And Collector, dude, if you keep doing this, I told you, this is your last warning to come in and start and doing this to say like, ooh, buy now, all that stuff. Stop. You got to be a productive member of the live chat, following along and being an intelligent market participant. And literally nobody cares about AMC declaring record earnings. What's the market doing with it? Look, is this setting up? No. And when is their earnings? Wednesday. You got the preliminary announcement. They're not even audited results. Stop. Google trying to hold green on the day. I am still interested in Google. The Tesla that I gave you guys from this weekend is looking really good. Google is starting to set up here. I mean, we were looking at that level here. Again, these levels are respected very well when I draw them out. It's like basically 170. You got to break to get me really interested in that one. $4.506 on the 10-year. Market pushing. Market trying to push to new highs here. That'll get interesting. Didn't really like it. Where's PDD? That one was a monster. Yeah, that thing still ran great. I mean, what's his name? Ben Currington from the Swing Kings watch list made like 14 grand on this trade here off PDD from the watch list last weekend. Great work. Great work. Yeah, Mo, what's up, Vixen chat? Tesla, baby. Mo is paying attention to it. Yeah, Tesla's looking good for you. There it goes. Mo, what'd you snag on it? I missed it. I didn't have the alert on it, so I didn't see it. But again, those of you guys that are on the watch list there you go. I mean, first target obviously is going to be way up here, 198. But I mean, you're already up what? $3 almost on Tessie, $2.50. It's great. Great initial move on Tesla there. Koru pushing new highs again. I like that. 3 times Korea. All right, what do I need? Like 40 more cents, 40 something more cents on that thing? Swung it up about that. I'm loving it. There you go, Mo. Dude, you guys, I see, and this is what I love to see. It's remember, I'm not going to be able to take advantage of every single chart that I send you guys, but seeing you guys being able to just nail these so far is the best thing ever. Being self-sufficient in the market is the most important thing. And shout out to all of you guys that have been coming in there, man, taking advantage of all of this and just absolutely killing it. ES screwing around. I mean, you could easily see, I was looking at this on the 4-hour. You definitely could see this thing move up to potentially like 42.13 or even like 42.41 before a move down. Having fun with the list? There you go, Caesar. Yeah, let's see if it holds. It's looking great. Slowly learning the setup and being patient while it hits the zone. There you go. There you go, man. Simple as that. This one's interesting. I like that Koru's still looking good, though. Let's see. What else do we have? Anything through the news feed? I don't think so. No. All right. 10 years, not the volatility on this today is interesting. Like, there's nothing. There is no volatility on the 10-year. I don't want this on the 4-hour anymore. I want this on the 5, but or 15. There is a setup for a day trade today, though. I think. Yeah, there's definitely a day trade setup today too. If this thing wants to lose steam and come down and retest that level, there's definitely a setup there. Thrasher, what's up, buddy? How you doing? But you guys should be putting most of your focus on swings. And as you guys see in here, and I mean, I could ask the live chat again. Like we ask this sometimes, but like what do you guys like better now? Like from your performance over like the last, I don't know, like 6 to 8 months, I would say the vast majority of it was coming from the swings. Like, what do you guys think about putting more of an emphasis on swings? It's a lot better for your performance, right? Koru 860. There we go. Agree. Yeah. I mean, everybody wants to try and come into the market and try and just scalp the nuts out of a 1 minute time frame every single day, but that's not what you should be doing. You don't learn anything in order to have like again, I said it earlier today. It's like most people try and come in and put their little cookie cutter setup on the market that's going to hope like that they think is going to have some sort of edge over time, and it doesn't. If you can tie in everything that we teach you with the or I teach you with the macro stuff and looking for these setups, oh, it's going to be way better for you. Swinging is much calmer for you. Yep, Mo says much better. Caesar agrees. Swings. Now I have to explain to my wife I'm into swings. There you go. Swings have been much better for you, but the day trades are fun. Exactly. Like you guys see me, like take those fun SPX trades sometimes in the futures trades, but the vast majority of what I do is swings. Why? Because you have a better edge. You trading shares or options on Koru? Shares. Shares on Koru. Anything that's a 3 times levered ETF, guys, remember, anytime ever, I'm never going to be trading options on a 3 times levered ETF. It will not happen. It'll always be shares. Tesla down a little. 10-year came there. Shoot, there are the bids coming up. Bids are stepping up on the 10-year a little bit there. Here we go. 107% on the free Babas. They're flickering though. Now they're 104.5. Yeah, any time it's a levered ETF, it's always shares. Where's Lebu? How's Lebu doing? Because I know a lot of you guys are still in that one. 111. I mean, the entries were around like 97. That thing was nasty. Mo says, prior to your classes, I was just blindly entering. You made some money, but never really knew why. Now I get it and I'm more patient. Take his courses, guys. It's worth it. Mo, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, that 50% off deal is still there. It's pinned to the top of the live chat, but I can throw that in here one more time for you guys. There you go. Here you go. Yeah, SPY new high. Neo trend shift. Dude, Neo's been an interesting one. I mean, I'm already long China with Yin and Baba here. You guys had the PDD from last week. That trade was absolutely filthy. If Neo can get a nice consolidation in here, I mean, I would be interested in it, but not right now. But yeah, Mo, thank you for that feedback, buddy. Yeah, you guys are crushing it. 10-year back up. Koru hit 8.6. Yeah, it did. I mean, I'm looking for 9. On Koru, I want 9 for first TP. It's like a 1 to 3.4 risk to reward. Christopher said, dude, that's awesome. Are you kidding me? Now I'm trying to lose money to pass the top step combine, and you made another 1,000? Dude, good work, man. Good work. You guys have been killing it. Yeah, where's Koru over here? Is it still at 860 or is it popping through? 860, that's still good. I mean, I'm long off 8, basically. You loving your Neo shares? Yeah, that initial shift was good on it. I just didn't grab it. Neo here, like it was right in here. I was interested in this, but I wasn't really paying attention. It gapped. I probably wasn't going to take that one unless this had like and I was really paying attention to it with like a nice 5-minute opening range break, which I don't think it did with this wick down here. Just wasn't for me. That's fine though. Think of all the other things we've been able to hit. Baba, Pinduo Duo, TMF, Koru. It's been fun, man. It's been fun. NVIDIA printed a bearish engulfing on the 5. That's interesting with the market doing what it's doing here. All right, let's see. That's it. The 10-year's not moving. Come on. Let's see. Where's Tessie? That thing give it back? It gave a little bit back. The other one is TSLL. That's the 2 times levered bull Tesla. That could be an interesting. The risk to reward on that thing's probably pretty good. Is the bond market on vacation today? It looks like it is. Market down. They just seem like flatlined. Oh, that does look good. Ooh, I do like that. Sad for me, but need to go for now. I'll keep an eye on the list. Good morning to everyone. Caesar, you have a great rest of your day, buddy. All right, what do we got here? Yeah, it's still up like 0.5% today. Nothing crazy. I want the bottom to drop out of these yields so I can, make some more money. Oh yeah, there's the market reaction to Nvidia. That would make more sense. How bad was it? I mean, that's a pretty big 15-minute candle there. Whoa. Nvidia getting hit. Where's AMD? Is that getting whacked? Yeah, they're trying to come back up. Let's see what happens. Where's TXN? Because that's the one that we were watching. Yeah, TXN came down. That might give me another entry later on. Let's see. Koru back up a little. Is Baba getting hit? Yeah, Baba's getting hit. So those free Babas now are only up about 99.5%. They're looking good though. Again, that's free. I'm just gonna let that ride for earnings and zero or hero the rest of it. Like if they get a really positive reaction on their earnings, which is possible just from the way that like if you look at Bob is probably going to be another one within VIX Insights for you guys that I'll do a write up on. That'll be more focused on the numbers. We'll do a little bit of like geopolitical stuff in there as well, just kind of with the tensions that are always present with between US and China. But that'll be another one in VIX Insights for you guys. And oh yeah, there's a 1-week free trial to VIX Insights too. So if you guys want to hop in there and read the 3 research reports that I've already made for you guys, that and see if that's something that you want to be a part of. I mean, I'll throw that link in here too. You guys want it? There you go. So that's where you get the 1-week free trial to VIX Insights. Yeah, this thing's moving down. Koru's holding nicely though. Yield's not moving at all. Slow movement on the yields. VIX Insights are dope. Thank you, Daily Taylor. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to have a lot more of those. We're going to do a lot of single stock stuff in there. A lot. Google slipped pretty hard. Good. I mean, I want it to form that range. Google is one that I'm very interested in. Right now, the range is between like down in here and up here. So it's a pretty big range. But I would like this thing to chop around right under that like 170 area. And then if we can get a nice break to the upside, maybe on some Fed speakers or something like that, I would trade that one. But other than that, just letting what I have cook. We got some news maybe. Tesla, Argentina's Malay to meet with Elon Musk Monday afternoon. That is interesting. With the market up like this, I would expect the 10-year to be down a lot more. Remember on Friday how I said like off of ISM, guys, like I did not understand this move down. I mean, obviously that's what we ended up seeing it happen. It just rallied right back to the upside. Like when you look at the data and what happened and what was going on with NFP and then kind of that ISM data that came out, I mean, that move didn't make sense to me. So we had that nice move up though. So it was spot on that one. Baba whacked. When would you buy into Tesla? You already kind of got it. Those of you guys on the swing list have already seen it. The level was really the break of like 184.72. So it's coming back down. I don't have it though. So it's possible that this consolidates throughout the end of the week. I really want to take a look deeper into Tesla towards the end of the week. It's almost like that's really just 2 days of consolidation. Like you could see this one, but this is still following down right here. You haven't really formed the base yet. This is kind of where it formed the base, and you have 2 days. So if this can flatline right here under here, like, yeah, it was looking really good. I don't have it. I'm still interested in it though. So we need that clean range to form on Tesla. It sort of did, but it still looks good. Koru back at 860. I like that. That's been looking good for us. We're up nicely on Koru. Damn, 7.5% already on shares. Whew. There we go. Apple in a tiny range intraday. You know me. I'm very interested in Apple, but I need to give it like 2 weeks. It's all about patience, guys. I feel like a lot of people come into the market every single day and they're like, oh, I have to do something right now. You don't ever. A lot of people like to think of the market in the frame of like how they were going to school, going to work, because when you go to school, you have certain things that you have to accomplish every single day in order to either get the grades that you want or to basically maintain your status as a student. And same thing for those of you guys that work jobs, which I would assume is all of you. You have certain tasks that you need to perform every single day in order to maintain your employment or to maybe perform well in order to get a raise. Trading is not that. Most of the time, the best decision in trading is to not do anything. The market doesn't force you to do anything at any time, but people like to think that it is. You don't have to do anything ever. Right now, I'm just waiting. I'm just letting these things cook. That's all. Just letting things move. They want to screw around like Koru down 3 cents there. Who cares? I don't have to do anything. We just let things run. 10-year, nothing. Zero. No trades. Where is silver and gold today? Because I remember I am still interested in the miners. Oh, that's interesting. Where's JNUG? See, I want it, but it's a weekly setup, and it's too big. Like this is too big of a setup for me. Not a setup, too big of a range. Sorry. And then you look at GLD, and yeah, I mean it is kind of shifting trend here and breaking, but where's the dollar? Where's Dixie? Dixie's still on its way down. If the dollar knifes through, I mean, you're going to see gold and silver start to get a little nutty. You got lucky on Mara. Initially, it was on your watch list, but you got in before it really set up, got out at 25%. Yeah, remember, I mean, I am watching it, but I need that thing down or, again, to follow the setup that we nail all the time. JNUG is tough to trade, always has been. Yeah, it's not really giving me the look that I need it to. This could be where the market stalls out. I mean, we do have another hour-ish, basically another hour and 11 minutes until Euro close. We're already up 0.5% on the day. There's nothing happening in the market today. No new. We do have Fed speakers coming in later, and that's probably what the market's going to pay the most attention to is how those GDXJ does look interesting, but it's not for me right there. Yeah, the market's really just going to react on what the Fed speakers have to say. Like, are they going to be speaking a little bit more dovishly after the data that came out last week? I would assume so, but they're still going to put that emphasis on needing to see the inflation numbers come down. I know I was freaking out because you didn't wait for the setup. Not going to do that again. Well, Mo, it happens to me sometimes too. Like, I'll tell you right now. Like you guys see how disciplined I am when I trade. Like, I owned this right here, 916 about on MNMD on this break. Might have been here actually. Might have been this break. I think it was this one though. I liked this. This thing ended up running up, but it felt too much of a chase and didn't follow the setup. I sold it that day, made a tiny amount of money on it. It was just like whatever. But if it's not going to meet exactly what I'm looking for to a T and I make a mistake like that, I'll just cut it. The reason is because when we sit back and relax and say, all right, these are the setups that we want to wait for, and we only focus on what we know is proven to work in the market over time, you guys know what happens. We see Pinduo Duo, we see ACB, DraftKings, RKT, we see all of those things fire off and perform very well for us. So it doesn't make any sense to look at anything different or to try and take risk when you don't need to and try and force things into the market. It doesn't make sense to do it. And that's just straight logic there, guys. If it is not broken, do not try and fix it. And I see this too, and that's one of the hardest psychological fixes that I hope to help you guys with in those courses. Like, remember, we talk about markets needing to be in uptrends, but there are a lot of opportunities too, like you guys have seen me take with like DRV, BITI, like when the market starts to move to the downside. Google down, good. Let it relax. Snow, yeah, I can look at snow. Snow's been a tough one. I like it. Heading into earnings, I'm a fan of it. Like that setup there, I kind of like it. It's just it's tried to do this a few times and it just gets whacked. I think they did make some management changes, which could be good. This also has a decent amount of time going into their next earnings. So I actually wouldn't hate this one. That's a good call there, 101. If it's not broken, maintain it. Exactly. Like we went over in the mastermind the rules for when you want to start sizing up in terms of percentage gains on your account. But again, you don't even have to do that. Koru down a little bit again there. Exactly. Most of what we do, guys, is capital preservation. It's not trying to make money because even though what I show you guys is supposed to have a little bit of a lower win rate, it doesn't. Like when we identify the if you were to look at like the things that I'm looking for versus what I actually take, then yeah, you could say, well, a lot of them don't actually end up breaking levels. But that's fine. Most of the ones that we take, like they end up going pretty nuts. What's funny is as soon as I fit into the merit trade, I saw your face and heard your voice. Less trades, more profit. Yep. Can I make a short analysis on the Tilray chart? Yeah, we can be a Tilray. Ooh, that actually looks good. Where's ACB? We'll take a look at it in a second. But this, again, it's kind of, this is going to be incredibly volatile, especially with the marijuana reclassification. So you're going to see that news hit the headlines a bunch. I've already done what I needed to do really with these weed stocks. Like this one right here, one of the dirtiest trades from April. This was one of the reasons why I was able to go up over 20% in this account in the last month. But again, that's not setting up. Tilray looks all right. If you are already able to take advantage of it and you have your risk set up, fine. But you have to remember, like, it's the same reason why I didn't want to trade DJT in here when it was flying around or in here, just because it was moving with too much. The range was too big. So then we waited for this move right here on DJT, and look what happened. I mean, we nailed a really, really nice trade on that thing. So it's all about waiting, guys, having that patience in the market. And there's a lot of like sayings about this, but like 80% of your gains are going to come from 20% of your trades. And you guys have to internalize that. Nobody else is going to like tell you guys these things. Like people are going to be like, no, you got to aim for 1% a day and do that. Treat the market like a fixed income instrument, even though that's not what it is. No. That's stupid. You're waiting for those setups where they look really good. And when you're able to identify those, bing, you see stuff like this fire off. I mean, that was to what? The first TP was a 1 to 4, 1 to 5. That's actually setting up again. I wouldn't hate that. I'd probably go with the shares on it this time versus the options. That DJT move was textbook. Yeah. And then I wasn't able to basically maximize the performance of that trade because I decided to go with options because I was a little bit worried about the gap down risk. That's fine. Still was able to make 150% on it. Thanks. And I can tell you right now, if I was trading options on ACB, there was no way I was going to hold those. But in order to get that 1 to 16 risk to reward, the shares made a lot of sense and they printed. So we'll see if we can do that again. Dude, the 10-year is still at 4.506. It is not moving unless my data feed's messed up, which it could be. Because TMF is moving around a little. This is actually setting up again. We could get another nasty DJT trade. That would be fun. That would be real fun. We got some news. Microsoft readies new AI model to compete with Google OpenAI. Are they moving? Dollars coming down. Then we'll take a look at USD JPY real quick. Microsoft could be giving us a little bit of a look over the next month here. That could be fun. And then let's see where USD JPY is right now. It's still up. They might do some nonsense on this in the after hours. It's possible. I don't think they will. They've sold this thing off enough. Dollar's been coming down. So, and again, as you guys are filtering in here, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. We have a lot of slackers on here today. That's all right, though. That's all right, though. The lack of bond movement seems sus. It does. It seems very strange. But remember, I think we have a lot of auctions coming up this week or a lot of bonds maturing. It's one of the two. I got to take a look at it again. Coro's still chilling like 3 cents off the high. ES pushing. I do think we're going to see not like a slower week, but it's going to be a lot more driven on what the Fed speakers say, which is coming, I think, at like 12:50 today. Let me see. Are there any auctions today? Let me see. Are there? Come on. What's today? The 6th? I don't see anything today. Tomorrow we have tomorrow's big. 3-year. The next day we have a 10-year. Then the next year we have next day we have a 30-year. So tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday we have some big bond auctions. That definitely could be why yields aren't moving around today. They're waiting to see what happens on the auctions, which I think there's going to be some bids on there. Who knows? I don't know for sure. I do not know for sure. But if that happens, that TMF is going to go a little nutty. Or I get stopped. Who knows? This thing's looking phenomenal, though. DJT, I mean, that could be a real fun one. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be on a Twitter space today at 3. So get ready for that. If you guys want to hear some more of my thoughts there, I mean, we're going to be on the Twitter space. Mastermind tomorrow night's going to be fun. Wings sniffed 400. What? How is that happening? Wow. That's pretty nuts. That's very nuts. Options are jacked on Shop. How does Shop look? You wouldn't touch this. That doesn't make any sense. Going into earnings, super big range there. I wouldn't be touching that. Koru back up. That's good. That's always nice to see. Dude, it's weird because usually the 10-year moves around a little bit. Like, it's fine to have it like stuck in a range, but this is not moved at all. Zero. Nothing. Yeah, you did take your medicine on wing last week. That's fine, though. I mean, stop outs aren't bad. I may grab some. Oh, hold on. Twilio just did something. I don't want that. That was for this range in here. Twilio making a nice. And going into earnings tomorrow. Yeah, I don't want this. I don't want that. Hold on. Where's Hood? Is Hood still flatlining? It's up 1.6. Thanks for your quick analysis. Yeah, no problem. No problem. You're going into earnings. The options are jacked. Like, I wouldn't touch that. Where's Baba? Baba's getting eaten back up. What are those contracts looking like now? 107% on the on the free Babas. That's not bad. I mean, I'm not even really paying attention to them anymore. They're either gonna rip on earnings or they're gonna go to zero. It's already free. If those do rip on earnings, though, that'll be a real fun one. And then what else have we been looking? Oh, Lebu. Lebu's been another interesting one. Is that still hanging around 111? 110? That's still a great one there. Yeah, Koru, hold it. Dude, they're not moving. I don't, what's going on with bonds today? Nothing. They were moving more in the pre-market than they were intraday, but they've been stalled. It could be my feed, though. That's always possible. Like, I've been talking to people that have been having issues with bond data feeds. And I just could be witnessing that now. Ooh, 110% on the Babas. There we go. There we go. We could see this thing come down a little bit. You kind of stalled out at these highs. I mean, market's just chopping. Nothing on Twitter. Slow start to the week. It could always heat up, though, with what do you call it? Fed speakers coming later. What is that now? Oh, that's chill. Any other tickers? What do we have? Where did VRT end up going? That thing keep going or did it sell? VRT still looks good. Oh, we haven't taken a look at Adobe. How's this look? Ah, it's just running away from us. Adobe's just running away from us there. That's okay. It's just not giving an entry. It could, though. Like, Adobe, like, earnings coming in the middle of June. If this thing can get some consolidation, I'd be very interested in this. I'd love it to do it right here so then we can have nice risk reward up to, like, 524. That would be fun. Yeah, 10-year 4506. That's what I'm showing. And it has not moved all day. Like, where is TLT? The TLT is basically flatlined. TMF has been moving a little bit, but nothing crazy. 4664. This thing's stalled out. Hold on, I'm just gonna ask. Hold on. VIX is climbing. Yeah. Koru down a little. All right. Baba moving back up. Yeah, 111% on the Babas. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take it. Yeah. Huh. All right. That's weird. Yeah, everybody else is showing that too. Hmm. Yeah, David has the same data. They just have not moved. Like if I look at this on the 1 minute, it's gonna be like, look at this, nothing, zero. That's weird. Very strange. All right, Baba moving, Adobe. I'm not touching that now, but huh. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens with it. Maybe it could just be waiting for the Fed speakers. We've got a lot of auctions this week. I like this. Quarter's looking good. Yeah, like 111% of the bot, just chilling, just letting these positions cook, guys. That's it. Nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. I bet all the crackheads that like to come into the stream sometimes are like, "Let's take a trade." No, man. Let our positions cook. I wouldn't doubt that VIX is climbing slowly due to the stale bond movement today. Yeah, or it's just people flying into the put side of the S&P just because we're hanging out up here not doing anything. That could be it as well. Give me a trade. You swingless people already got it. We got the ones from last week letting those cook. We got, where's Tessie? Did Tessie bounce back up or is Tessie still struggling? Tessie, I mean, you're still up in the green if you took the shares. I need money right now. Ah. Oh, there's water in that. Why did I? All right. Less trades, more profits. Guess who's unemployed and signing up today? There we go, John. Welcome to the club, buddy. Oh, man. John, you know this, but anytime you have questions, man, feel free to shoot me a message on Twitter or Instagram. You guys got that 50% off deal. There you go, man. John, welcome. Crowd looks enticing, but a little out of your budget. Seems there's a lot of consolidations happening. Where is crowd, though? I'd be interested in that. Yeah, it just doesn't. It's close. It's just not A. It's just not perfect, you know? It's there. Baba moving back up. That's nice. I mean, I scaled out at above 82 this morning. That's fine with me. Still up like 0.5% here, just flickering around. I mean, it was like 0.4, then 0.5, and just hanging out, man. I do like money right now. Don't we all? Don't we all? It's like sometimes people think that like I don't want, like it's almost they're thinking like, no, I don't want to make money right now. But the only way to actually make money consistently over time is to have the patience to look for the high quality setups. That's it. DJT's running. I'm gonna give this a few days, but yeah, that's starting to look interesting. Might be a golfing day by the way the market's acting. Yeah, you gotta watch out though at like 12:50 for the Fed speakers. That'll be interesting. There, the 10-year moved. Went from 4506 to 4502. Oh, but it's still just barcoding. Did that help out TMF? Not really. I didn't really do anything. Koru chilling. There goes ES. out of water. I do have water over here, but I put another cup in a cup of water. So now it's just like bouncing around. What if you want to YOLO on element OP? Then do it. I'm technically YOLOing the rest of the Baba position, but it's not though, because it's free. I've already made money on the trade. Like if Baba can get a wild earnings reaction and go blast off to like 96, oh, we'd have a field day. All right, 10-year right back up. It baited down here and then was like, no, just kidding. I want to flatline again. Ah. Let's see. Like how Google's holding. I like that. I want that to flatline. That Apple I'm gonna look for. Tesla still on my radar. And then all the other ones from the list I gave you this weekend as well. How long am I live today? Probably like another little while. People are high on the memes earlier. Yeah, the dum-dums. You can't control them. You literally can't. Like, people are going to be all sorts of craziness about GME and all the options chain and the thing. And oh, look, down 10%. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Yeah, great work, everybody. You all just lost money. Not you guys, obviously, but all those silly people that are like, it's going to rip. Actually, it's not, actually. And even if it did from here and you got an entry here, it's straight luck. ES pushing. Carvana's the meme that keeps on giving. Carvana's been a wild child. Oh my God, there's a new rule. It's not like we've already gotten 150 of them over the last 5 years. ES new highs. Thanks for playing. Maybe next time you'll get a piece of writing from Finra that's going to help you, but I highly doubt it. Oh, the options change packed. Yeah, you know why? Because everybody's always trying to gamble on it. Every time. Good luck. Thanks for playing. We're going to sit here and continue doing what works. Where is Baba? Boom. Thanks for playing. Give your money to Kenny G. He's going to spend it on some art or some giant buildings. Great work. Genius behavior over there. Oh, you don't support my cause. Yeah, I actually like people making money in the market and not pissing it away. Shocker. Shocker. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Those Bobbas are still holding up nice. See, Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon says inflation continues to be a little bit sticky. Why do they just like to play Captain Obvious? Goldman Sachs CEO says there's a possibility of a rate cut or two this year. That's where I think everything's going to settle in. 1 or 2 rate cuts. 1 or 2 rate cuts. All right, collector, you're done. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Later, alligator. You're done. I told you. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. That's not helpful for anybody. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. It's 10:45. All he had to do was wait like 2 seconds. Maybe he could come back another day and be a productive member of the chat, but no. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for us today. We will be back live tomorrow, same time as usual. And remember, team, there you guys go. There's that link to take advantage of 50% off to all my education. That deal, remember, ends at the end of May. That is also when these live streams are going to be transitioned to twice a week, just within the course members there, so that I can have a lot more time to make a lot more trading videos for you guys and everything like that. But again, those Swing Kings lists, everything, the day trading mastery course, filthy, man. So those of you guys that aren't in there yet, remember, you guys can pay as you go. You can use that buy now, pay later feature on there if that is what you need to do. But remember, as soon as you guys are in there, you're going through the information in those courses. You guys have any questions, you just shoot me a message, and I'm always around to answer. And then, yeah, we have VIX Insights too. That's the 1 week free trial on that one. If you want to read the research reports on there, there's 3 of them that are already out. We're going to have a lot more for you guys this week. We have an interesting week ahead. It's probably going to be a little bit slower. We do have a lot of Fed speakers. We have a lot of bond nonsense this week too. So that's probably why the 10-year and everything like that are just kind of flickering around here. But again, don't do anything stupid. Remember, less trades, more profit. Boom, I'm in. There you go, John. Welcome to the team, buddy. We are going to have a great time with you and Swing Kings, buddy. So team, I will see you guys later. Peace.